All right, so welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, looking forward to this one.
You too, me too.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be looking at, well, a really fascinating excerpt, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. From this book called Pasted Text. And it's all about like the importance of disconnecting, you know.
Oh, interesting.
From technology and like really all those external things to like really boost your creativity and be more self-reflective.
Yeah.
You know, just like personal growth and all that good stuff.
I like it already.
Yeah. And the whole like premise of it's really intriguing. The author argues that like our best ideas, they kind of come to us when we're like totally disconnected. You know, like when you're in the shower or you're out on a walk or a bike ride, like those moments.
Yeah, when you're just kind of like in your own head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, those are the times when the magic happens.
Interesting.
So the author actually talks about their experience on the Camino de Santiago.
Oh.
You ever heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
It's like this centuries-old pilgrimage.
Yeah, it's like a huge...
In Europe.
Yeah, like a huge walking.
Yeah, a lot of walking.
Yeah.
And they were basically like totally off the grid, you know?
Right.
No phone, no internet, just like walking and thinking.
Yeah.
And that's when they had this like surge of creative ideas.
Like it just all came pouring out.
Yeah. It's like all that noise was gone and they could finally hear their own thoughts.
Makes sense.
Right.
So.
But you know what they also said though?
What's that?
Is that it's way harder to disconnect when we're like in our normal, comfortable environment.
Yeah, like back in the real world.
Right. It's like, it's easy to unplug when you're on this epic journey.
Sure.
But what about when you're just like at home on your couch, you know?
Yeah.
It's tough.
Definitely.
Yeah. And the author, they use this really great analogy. They basically say it's like, it's impossible to hear yourself and listen to your inner genius with all this digital noise around you.
That's so true.
Right? It's like you're trying to have a conversation in a room full of people shouting, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
You can't even hear your own thoughts.
And it's not just the noise, it's like the constant input, the information overload.
Yeah, you're constantly being bombarded with stuff.
Yeah, and it's like you're so busy consuming everyone else's ideas that you don't have any space for your own.
It's a really good point.
You know?
And the author even goes on to say, it's hard to feel free while anchored to a desk or Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to let your mind flow when you are tethered to the internet and other people's ideas.
Yeah, like you're not really in control. You're just kind of along for the ride.
Exactly. So what's the solution? What does the author say we should do about this?
Well, they have a pretty simple call to action, actually.
Yeah.
They say stand up, leave your phone on the table, and connect with nature.
So just like get up and go outside.
Pretty much.
Unplug.
Yeah.
But I think it's also about like finding what works for you, you know?
Oh, for sure.
It doesn't have to be this big dramatic thing.
Right.
Maybe it's just like taking a 30-minute walk without your phone. Or like setting aside some time each day for just like tech-free thinking.
Yeah, even just like small moments of disconnection can make a huge difference.
Absolutely. And that's what I want you all to think about. Like, what's one small way that you can incorporate some disconnection into your routine this week?
Yeah.
And like really pay attention to how it makes you feel, how it affects your thinking, your creativity. You might be surprised by what you discover.
Yeah. You never know what might come up when you give your mind a little space to breathe.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Well, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for listening.
Always a pleasure.
Until next time.
See ya.
Bye.